Alright, now everything should be ready to go. I just need to make sure that everything's good on YouTube's end. Everything's good to go. Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. My microphone decided that it didn't want to communicate with my computer through my streaming software. So here we are. I am back, and we are going to go ahead and just get right into it. So yeah, we are in a good spot. Everybody is still alive that is in my party right now. We have a few things we need to work on, and that's fine. I'm going to make sure that this is the team I want. It probably is, because my death box is full of sadness. Because I think I'm in a good spot. Hey Ram, yeah, I think it works. I just the microphone wasn't working with the recording software. That's all. So I'm good to go. Late night Taco Bell. Very nice. Congratulations on that. That is what we want to see. All right. So, we are in Lilycove right now. We went ahead and defeated everybody at the Mount Pyre area. So now I think we have to go into the cove itself, defeat some more Team Aqua Grunts, and then yeah. Well, I'm glad you're off. Usually you usually you're working pretty late, so I'm glad you have the time. Alright. Let's just go in here and beat these guys. Nope. I have to go back to Team Magma's hideout. Will the other guy tell me where the hideout is? Chimney. Okay. Okay. That's not too bad, I suppose. Alright. Still gotta go and get Team Magma real quick. I forgot that we had just done the Team Aqua side. So we need to go back to Mount Chimney. Which... yeah. Alright, do I have anybody that knows fly, actually? I do. Alright, Corn Chip. Take me to Lava Ridge. They're both led by pretty dumb people, to be honest. I think of the two, Aqua is the least, like, concerning. But, like, really they're both just kind of dumb. I don't think it's up here, is it? Nope. I've been battled. Yeah, Aqua I think is a little less concerning, but it's Hoenn, so it's already an archipelago. So it's one of those things where Aqua wants to make more water, which is fine. But yeah. Well, it's not even that. Like, it's just kind of It's kind of odd. But that's okay. Okay, what'd you flinch for? It's such a baby Pokemon. Yeah, both were poorly thought out. I would simply say it was just both were pretty poorly thought out. Okay, I think it's actually further down the mountain, but I need the levels anyways. Level cap for the next gym is 42, so I'm gonna want the levels either way. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is the first antagonist outside of Team Rocket, so they tried to make people. This was the first iteration of a Pokemon villain who is kind of sympathetic, right? You get the later gens where like some of the villains were just kind of not bad at all. And then you just have these guys that are kind of just doofuses. They're both just kind of dumb. And like you're meant to empathize with them a little bit, but it's not quite there. So, yeah. Well, let's actually go find their hideout and have some more level appropriate battles, huh? I think it's actually on the other side of the mountain. I just decided this is the way I was gonna go. Oh, no. Never mind. My memory of this game is not perfect. This is a new area. And I don't have a Geodude. So I think I'm about to pick up a Geodude. Do I need it? No, but oh yeah, I'm doing it more or less unguided. The only thing I look up is the gym route, basically, and I'm not looking at what Pokemon they have, I'm just looking at the levels. I don't think I can do that. Trying to think of what I have that won't kill it. Because Leaf Blade's gonna kill it. And I don't want to be in for very long at this point. Bubble Beam would kill it. Strength wouldn't do enough. I think Pelipper's Water Gun is my best shot, but he's stuck in rollout right now. So I think I need to... I think I need to shift to Lilu. Rocco would be a great name. Unfortunately, he clicked rollout, so... No, okay, never mind. I'm good with that. Let's do strength. Lilu's strongs. Come on. Okay. I'm okay with rock throw. Come on. One more strength. And then we should be able to... catch. God damn you. I don't get anything on this route. Sad. I would have enjoyed a Geodude. Alright. Let's heal up, I suppose. That's always kind of sad when they do that, when they decide to blow up. Yeah, they did more damage than I expected on that. Lilu's my tank. I didn't expect it to do... You know, that was probably 50%. Okay, honestly, maybe leading with Gek is not the play. We're gonna go ahead and start leading with Lilu from here on out. But we like bubbles. Good lord. Yeah, I knew it had self-destruct, but I didn't think it was going to use it because it was clicking all the other things. Because the way it works is it'll click a random move unless it's got something that's super effective. Or if it's got a kill shot. And I knew that I was at least not in the kill shot. But... Oh well. That's the thing about Nuzlocke is sometimes you don't get what you want. And did I want a Geodude? Kinda, yeah. But that's okay that I don't get it. So... we will figure something else out. I would like some more team members, though. Team members are starting to get sparse because I keep accidentally killing them. Repel might not be a bad idea, actually. Have a repel? I don't throw anything out, so I'm... Okay, I'm like... I don't throw anything out, so I have to have one. Graveler would have been a nice one on the team. I love rock types. I love... Like, rock ground, despite its many issues, is probably my favorite typing. So, that's just where I'm at. And I really do love Graveler as a Pokemon. I don't know about better. Brock's pretty nice. He's just cursed with Route 2 syndrome. He's the first gym leader you face, ever. The first ever gym leader in all of Pokemon. Of course his Pokemon kinda are rough, but that's not his fault. That's Pokemon's fault. But yeah, I would definitely be a rock and or ground type gym leader. That's just where I'm at. All of my favorite types, all of my favorite Pokemon fall into those two types. Well, he didn't have the opportunity. Steelix didn't exist when he was the gym leader. He never had the opportunity. Yeah, Sand Slash is nice. I do love a good Sand Slash. If I was a gym leader, a shiny Sand Slash would absolutely be the ace. And that's just how it goes. And I guess I'll just have to drown it. My attack is gone. I'll have to rely on the special side. That's fair. That's fair. I always default to the games, but that is absolutely fair. What's down here? Is it just more magma hideout? It is. Yeah. Just to defend Brock a little bit. He's not too bad. But yeah, he then suffers from the fact that, you know, nobody in canon plays Pokemon correctly in the show or manga canon. I just remember, was Paul Gen 3 or Gen 4? The like min-max, the like rival was a min-max like player who was like focused on type spreads and EVs. And he was meant to be the villain, but that's how everybody played. Good old Kingler. We do love a good Kingler, though. Kingler's great. Okay, we can drown these. Okay, and then I'm gonna guess that that doesn't kill Mightyena, so we'll do that. That way we ensure the kill. We don't ensure the kill. Jeez. Okay. Right now, the game I'm looking forward to release the most, I think it's coming out on the 10th. They moved back their date. Is Starbirds. It's a factory sim game made by the team at Kurzgesagt. If you're ever like on the science side of YouTube, they decided to make a game in their art style. So it's kind of a asteroid mining factory automation sim. So that'll be fun. I'll probably play it once it comes out and all of that. And then, other than that, I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking forward to. I'm not that... Oh, I came from in here. Other than that, I'm not 100% sure. I don't keep up with game releases all that often. I tend to play the old stuff. But yeah, that's probably the one I'm most looking forward to. They released the demo in early access and stuff, and it looks like it'll be pretty fun. So yes, New Gears of War. Yeah, that'll be a fun one. I don't think I played Gears of War since... I think I played the second one a little bit. I think the franchise was really coming into its own when I was starting to get out of the first person shooter sphere. So like I was just getting out of that as my style of preferred game, so but I enjoyed it then, but I haven't played in a long time. And then Bannerlord DLC. Which one is that? How's it going, Delios? We are fighting Team Magma, and their hideout is overrun by a Pokemon that I can't catch. So that's the sad thing, but I've got one more repel and I'm about ready to use it. Oh, that'll be really fun. One of my favorite games just updated, and then pretty much every third update it changes the entire game, which is kind of fun, kind of not. But it's I need to get back into it because they changed the way population works again, so I need to get back into it. All right, bye, Delios. Come check me out whenever you're back and awake. Poor buddy's always late. Maybe if we drown his Zubat, he won't be late anymore. Alright, we drowned your bat, so now you won't be late for roll call. We're just helping out. We're just a concerned citizen. Oh my goodness, this place is overrun. Bag is full. Zubats probably do drown easily. Okay. Bag is full. I don't need this. Alright. Do we have anything that I can just use? I need to clean this out. Sanjuel's the favorite, he gets the protein. Toss the mail. I don't know why I even have that. Special defense. Give that to Lilu. We want her to be tanky. Actually, I have to look at the Carbos. I don't know who needs the speed boost. We know who we're going to use this on. Lilu gets that as well. Okay. I think we're cleared out enough to get going, and I'm going to actually use this last repel here because we are really infested in here. At least in this tight turn area, I want to not deal with it. Okay. That piece is done. Let's go deeper in. And that's as far as I got without another thing coming at me. Yeah, I mean, it's been so long since I played Emerald. I played a lot of Sapphire. Sapphire was my game growing up whenever I finally was allowed to play Pokemon after many, many years of my parents saying that it was demon infested. I was one of those. So I'm flying blind here, and that's fine. But I totally forgot that there was a magma event between the two aqua events. I was expecting I would just be heading to Mosty by now. But I've got to go into the aqua hideout after this. So. Yeah. And, I mean, that's fine. Everybody has their stuff. But yeah, I wasn't allowed Pokemon, Magic, D&D. Almost wasn't allowed Harry Potter, but my mother put a squash on that because she liked it. Yeah. So, but then I was allowed to watch Dragon Ball Z, a super violent show. So, who knows? Alright, what's in here? PP Max, very nice. You guys got a lot of tanks in here for trying to make the world a better place. Yeah, I mean, obviously I loved it. It was a great entry into anime, but yeah, definitely was a they were trying to shelter me from something, but I don't know if they knew what. Oh, and I wasn't allowed to play RuneScape. That was another one. Oh, I watched King of the Hill all the time. King of the Hill was a children's cartoon. So, like I said, the rules were funky. Yes, when my bedtime got to be around that 9 o'clock, some of that, then I was watching King of the Hill and Family Guy and, all of those, and those are the things that I don't want my kids watching right away, right? Is the adult TV shows. But, yeah, the rules were weird. It was the 90s. The rules were weird. By the time those came out, they were just letting me watch some of those. But that's okay. I think I turned out average. Maybe not good per se, but average. Hey, look, a Graveler. I would have enjoyed you. Good old Groudon. Oh, my parents love Destroy All Humans. That's the fun thing. When that came out, my parents got it for me. They're like, this looks like it could be fun. A fun escape. But RuneScape had demons. So, you know. Yeah, the RuneScape thing didn't last that long. It was a year or two. And I did start I did start RuneScape too young. I wouldn't have let my kids start RuneScape as early as I did. That is fair. But the justification that it was because it was demons was not ideal. Oh, good for you. First time or coming back around to it? Yeah, it's changed a lot. They just released the last map update for maybe ever, you know. The map is completely filled in. Which when I was younger, I never thought that was going to be a thing. That the map would just be completely filled. Level 17 Iron Man, sick. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, I'll get back on soon. But I needed to take a break, and for the first time in like 15 years, I'm not giving them money. So I think that's just the way it needed to be for a little bit. Because I've been paying for at least one account, usually two, for a decade at least. Oh, nice. Good for you. So I needed to take a break, but I'll be back soon. I'm thinking about if I come back here soon, I'll probably do a free-to-play Ultimate. I think that sounds fun. And by fun, I mean it sounds like it's going to take the remainder of my life to complete such a thing, but I think it sounds fun. Yeah, whenever I come back, I don't... What was my main's name? I don't remember my main's name anymore. It's been a few months. But yeah, whenever I come back, I'll let you know what I'm playing on. I have so many accounts, so I don't always remember the name. I remember the name of my Jagex account, but I don't always remember the name of my the account of the week, as they say. Alright, let's freshen up Lilu a little bit, because she's definitely carrying me through these. 80 or 85, something like that. I don't remember. If you look... No, I didn't post those. I don't remember. I know I have 199 on there, and I just hit... I think I was heading for... The way I was doing that one, and I'll probably... I might have to start over, but I'll come back to it. I was planning on doing a 99 every... I was planning on doing a 99 every episode. So I was working towards that. So I know I wasn't super high level combat wise, but my skills were starting to look pretty good, I think. But it's been a bit. Well, this is dumb. I'm just gonna run away. Yeah, it's been a bit. So, if I go back to main series content on RuneScape, I'll do that. Otherwise, I might do a free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man run. I think that could be fun. Alright, let's watch Maxie be colorblind. The blue orb for the red Pokemon that likes fire. Good job, Maxie. Yeah, he didn't like it. Very nice. Yeah, I do miss the Slayer only account. That was I had a Slayer only one not that long ago, and that one was really fun. It wasn't super high level, but it was a grind. Okay, this is actually a fight. I don't really want to lock into rollout. Let's surf. Don't hit yourself. Dang it. Come on, Lilu. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, no, it was a good one. I'm sad that it got banned. I'd probably still be doing that one if it hadn't gotten banned. I tried to remake the account, but it just wasn't feeling right. So that's why we're gonna be here for a little while. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch out now. Good job snapping out of confusion. Thank you. That'll do a chunk. Now we need to switch out the new Gek. We're not tanky, but we can survive a hit. And we can quick attack, and then we can... What the heck? Quick attack didn't do anything. There we go. I know, and we'll figure it out. We just gotta actually figure it out. Okay, we don't like that. Alright, Corn Chip. Show me your moves. Yeah, that would have been real bad. Still gonna hurt. But Corn Chip knows electric moves. Didn't do a whole lot. I'm in danger. Okay. Hyper Potion real quick for you, and then you can survive a wing attack. I can give Lilu a Hyper Potion, bring her back out. Or, no, I'm going to get another Shockwave off. Yeah, I mean, if you'll let me just have Shockwaves, I'll take them. I'll take another Shockwave. Use up your potion. Oh! Okay. Camerupt probably has a rock type move, and Water Gun's not going to do a ton. I survived a rock slide, I think. So we're going to heal up Lilu. Yep, okay. I didn't do that, Calc. I'm just going with my gut here. Alright. Shift out to Lilu. Lilu can drown this without too much effort. That rock slide hurt. Jesus Christ. Alright, drown it. Drown it before it hits you again. Corn chip grew to level 35. Good job, corn chip. Alright. And then I think just a standard strength, so long as I don't hit myself, should finish this off. Come on, friends. Sweet. Dang it. Thought that was going to do it. He is faster than me. Come on, Lilu. No. Okay. Gotta heal. Lilu, stop being confused, please. Thank you. We're too close for you to be confused. Alright. The bubbles killed him. 38. Alright. That was a little bit rough for sure, but it's okay. Okay, I'm lost. We'll just escape rope. That's fine. Alrighty. Team Magma has been defeated. Unfortunately, I got no Pokemon for my effort because that would be too easy. Don't know why I'm running anywhere. Cornchip knows how to fly places. Alright. Now I can go to Team Aqua's house and knock them out. And then we can move on. My God. Every time I come back here, they've got another quest for me. I'm glad I know how to fly now, because this would be rough nowadays. Alright. Slateport it is. It's the museum. They're in here, right? No, they're in the other one. Oh, okay. How's it going, C? Yeah, we've got new deck in the front. Okay. Well, bye. Oh, I'm on a TV. That means I'm big and you can see every imperfection in the room. Well, good. I'm glad. Alright. Now we're going to try to go back to the Aqua Place. Otherwise, they're going here, but I doubt it. But if they are, then I'll just fly back. What's the worst that can happen? I'm just knocking on their door every 5 minutes asking them where they went. Well, I'm glad you think so. Alright. Oh, no, Aqua Hideout is open. So I did things finally in the right order. Well, that makes my day. Thank you, both of you. I know you two are my #1 fans, so I do appreciate it. Ah, yes, teleporters. I'll choose this one. Oh, thanks. My wife made it for me, actually. I used to say this a lot in when I worked at Florida. So there's lots of tropical fruit going on here. Even some that most people don't know. I've got a durian on here. I've got some chayote, which chayote, #1 cucumber relative. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Okay, that was not hard. They tend not to be. Is there any items over here? Oh, that's a. They won't let me run in here. So if I fast forward, it's because I want to run. Yeah. She used to help run a T-shirt store and a graphic design store. So when I decide I want a T-shirt, she can usually make it happen. All right, we can drown these. Nuke exit 38. Drown 2 Zubats. Not as easy to drown as I thought they would be. Fair enough. Yeah, my wife's got a shirt that has almost our dog on it, which is always fun. Jeez, not very effective, does half its health. Ooh, that's a great shirt. That's a great choice for a shirt. Good. Also a great nickname. My nickname's just Nick, so that's all I got. My parents named me one thing, decided they didn't like it about 6 weeks in, and then I've been Nick ever since. But legally, I'm something else. I have a whole other alter ego that nobody knows about. Fair. Let's use this one. Good choice. I got a thing. Octavius. That'd be a fun one. Now, my real name has a number in it. Well, C's a good nickname too. All right, buddy. I like that one more. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. It's a little bat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a little bat, but it has air cutter. Don't like that. Alright, Sanduel. Slash. Good work. I misread that at first and I thought you said Nick Weasley, and I would take that. Alright. We heal up Nugek. Air Cutter's great if it's on a better Pokemon. I'd be a little... I'd be very sad if I lost my starter to a Zubat. I will say. Ooh, Phoenix is a great car name. The last car we had that was named, it was named Errol. After the really old owl in Harry Potter, and I think it suited it quite well. No, I'm not about to let that happen. Alright, well, I think I made it to the end. Let's ensure that we are healthy. We got a super potion. We're healthy enough. We're healthy enough. I'm a cut above the grunts you've faced so far. I'm a super grunt. Oh, good. Dude, wear a shirt. Jeez. All right. Yep, use your potion, that's fine. You got nothing. And that's my cue to leave. We do not, we don't need Nuzlocke in there with the Golbat. I mean, I suppose you're right. All right. A critical hit. Alright, admin. Okay, well, he just told me that I can go forward now, so that's all that matters to me. Alright, and we're back to it. So, the level cap is 42 for the next gym, and obviously I'm surfing all the way there, so lots of water types. I feel pretty good about where Nuzlocke and Lilu, and even honestly, I think that Corn Chip's in a good spot for the next gym. I want water types for the next gym for sure. Because I know they've got a Lunatone and a Soul Rock. I know they have other things too, but those are both weak to being drowned. So, not that most things aren't weak to being drowned, but some things enjoy it. We're not leading Sandule in the water. So we're gonna actually lead with Cascoon? Question mark. Because we've got Giga Drain on Cascoon. And we can level up pretty quickly on the sea. Yeah. So without further ado, I suppose it's time to head to Moss Deep. Yeah, the next gym is the Tate and Liza double battle, if I'm remembering correctly. But they have four. I think they have four Pokemon in Emerald. They only have two in Sapphire and Ruby, but I think in Emerald they have four. A Gyarados. Ooh. Mega Drain. Ouch. Always does 40. And now we drink it. That didn't help. That did not help. Corn Chip. Corn Chip, I need you. Always does 40. Makes the calculations easy. Alright. Cascoon fled indeed. Cascoon gets healed up because we want Cascoon healthy, and we might as well get Pelipper healthy too because Corn Chip has an electric type move. Alright, you can drink this one. I believe in you. This one's drinkable. I believe in you. Yeah, it's drinkable. And it shouldn't have anything that can hurt me that badly. So we should be staying pretty healthy here. Except that will hurt. That will hurt pretty bad. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm glad it starts out with only 10 PP. Well, you gotta drink it. You gotta make sure everything's drinkable, because that's really what you're doing. Like, literally my butterfly is using that big proboscis and just sticking it in like a straw and drinking all the water type Pokemon. That's all this is. Alright, this one's less drinkable. Go. Indeed. Indeed, Rem. That was a crit. Alright. It's neutrally drinkable. Let's gust, and its physical defense is low, so a couple of gusts should do it. That's gonna hurt, but I win, and that's the important thing, is that I win. Alright. This one's also neutrally drinkable, so we're gonna move. But this one is very shockable. So, meet your big brother. And that's what we want to see. we heal up again. Because we're taking a beating out here, friends. Technically, this is a new route. I don't remember whether I... Well, I've already got this, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's true. Elder sibling. Red shards for him. Alright, now we're musty. Alright, so here's the deal. I could probably struggle through a Tate and Liza battle with Nuzlocke and Lilu. But realistically, this is a great time to get everybody up to level 40. So I might be doing that for a second. Especially now that I can fly back here. Though I believe there's a gift Pokemon here. I don't remember whether you have to... It might be at the end of the game though, so... Adventure time. My wireless adapter isn't hooked up. Yeah, I think Beldum is there later in the game. He's not there now. Hey look, it's the cool guy. Yeah, and Finn is a great name. I think you are correct in saying that my next Pokemon must be named Finn. Yes, I do want a Super Rod. Absolutely want a Super Rod. That means I can go fishing here soon. Ooh, Seal. But I think Snow over Seal, but Evolution Line Seal all the way. Closest place to space. And now I got a Sunstone. Steven. So I could definitely go ahead and get a new water type real quick if I so chose. And by so choosing, I choose to do so. Because I didn't get anything off of this route over here because I got everything already that I had run into. Unless this is something new, which it's not. Which means this is Route 124. Which means I should be able to catch something new here. Alright. I could. Or I could get this Sharpedo. This is a great candidate for Finn, by the way. This, I think, perhaps is the best candidate for Finn as a Pokemon name. Alright, and then we can Mega Drain and drink it a little bit. Alright. Now we can try to catch it. That hurts. Ooh, okay, we're going to switch out into somebody a little bit more sturdy and tanky. No, Sharpedo isn't as cool as Crawdon, but we wanted to name something Finn. I simply think that this is Finn. This is absolutely Finn. I think we nailed. We sent it out into the world. I think we nailed the Pokemon that's going to be Finn. All right. Yes. So, yes. Well, Crawdon is a fantastic Pokemon, and I think Crawdon is cooler than Sharpedo. I think Finn as a name can only really apply to one Pokemon, and it's the one we got. All right. I got to do a training mark. Because I'd like the team to be at level 40. I think we get a third water type on the team. I think Finn's going to be on the team for a little bit. Coco will come back, but for now I think Finn is the right move. Yeah, that's the other thing is the grind will be a lot lower for getting him to level 40. Okay. So, we've got a bunch of water types that I need to level up. I know just where to do it. I think Coco will make it to the end. I'm not too worried about it. Alright. And now we're here to train. Well, I'm glad. I don't know if this is the best first Nuzlocke in the world, but it is a first Nuzlocke. It certainly is a first Nuzlocke. Yeah, and with both of you here, it'll take like 5 minutes and I'll get a shiny Torkoal or something. I don't think I can drink this Graveler all in one go, but I'll try. Could not. Just don't use... Okay, that's fine. What the heck? What? The first hit of rollout is supposed to be weak. First hit of rollout is supposed to be weak. The first hit of rollout is supposed to be weak. The first hit of rollout is supposed to be weak. How did I get one shot by the first hit of rollout? That doesn't... I'm looking something up. It's a power 30 move. Like, it's weaker than tackle. The first hit is weaker than a tackle. And yeah, it's super effective, but so is what I did. And I didn't kill him, and it's way more effective. So... Well, yeah, it was a 4 times weakness, but so was what I did to him. Alright, Samuel, we're not making that mistake with you. We do need to go get another party member, though. And we need to go put this one away. Yeah, it was 4x. I knew that. But we've tanked a 4x rollout before. It wasn't from a Graveler. It was from a Geodude, but it did like 10 damage. No, I don't think it's a glitch. It's just... That was not even close to what I was expecting. That was not even close to something I was expecting to happen. I was expecting it to use, like... I was just hoping it didn't use self-destruct. Alright, well, you can join your place amongst the dead that I keep killing. Ah, sad. Alright, well... Oh my goodness. Well, Coco, you're not going to believe this. A spot just opened up. The grannies in the springs. You want to go visit the grannies in the springs? There they are. See? Twin grandmas in the springs. All right. We're just going to come back here. The good old 5 grass training spot. Good job, Sandjewel. Needed a palate cleanser. Hot spring does sound really nice right about now. No, it's fine. I didn't play it smart. I knew that Graveler could one-hit me with a different move. And I stayed it anyways because I was greedy. And I got one hit. Not with the move I expected. And I was relieved whenever it clicked that, but apparently that was just still a one-hit kill. So, kind of sad, but we will survive. No, I mean, I didn't expect it to be with the first turn of rollout. Okay, Sanduel, we're pulling you out. Okay, we're healing you. We're not about to lose Sanduel. If we lose him, I quit. Would like a ground type move on my ground type boy, though. Man, those are tanky. Alright. We're gonna heal him and then we're gonna switch train him because that's... Yeah, I'd rather not have any more deaths. That last one was very unexpected. And that was another case of the exploding Geodudes. We like that Lilu's tanky. Come on, man. Alright. I don't think this is the place to train. I thought it would be a good spot because there's so many things that I can one-shot, but there's too much risk with everything being able to self-destruct on me. Yeah, seriously. If we get a Geodude, that will be his name. Yeah, this is clearly not the space. I was hoping it would be fast because the ones that can one-shot things would get them, but I'm not happy about it. So we will go somewhere else. Alright, it's time to actually start selling some things. I don't need that. I don't need these. Yeah, I mean, I would be, but Sceptile's so much faster, there's not really a risk of me getting caught in it. But that's also why we're leaving. Alright. We are back to full health. We still want Sanduel to get his XP. Let's decide where that's gonna be. I could do it up here with the Spindas. There's a lot of grass types up here. Yeah. We'll do it. We'll train on the Spindas for our good boy. Sanduel, that's not a ground type move. Oh my god, man! It's better than defense curl, but I'm not stoked about it. You need a ground type move. Just run away from that. I think it naturally learns Earthquake. Let me check. If not, it's gonna get it one way or another. It does not learn Earthquake. My god, the first ground type actual attack it learns is Sand Tomb. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to give him Digger Earthquake. Alright. We can switch. Okay, Lilu and Nuzlocke are in a good spot. Let's get Corn Chip and Finn up to the 39 to 40 range, and then we can go at the gym. Right, level 36. Yeah, my dog's been snoring this whole time. I don't know if you catch that in the streams or not, but she snores loud. Level 37 for corn chip. I'm gonna aim for 2 more, and then if I need another one, I need another one. Yeah, seriously, training montage. I named the episode accordingly. I knew we were gonna have to do a little bit of training. We don't have to do a ton. I'm not gonna get everybody up to level 40, but I'm gonna get everybody but Coco, I think, up to level 40. Is my thought. Corn chip is now level 38. Okay. Switch to Finn. I don't think Finn's coming into the gym. I forget typings. Alright, level 36 for Finn. Finn the Crunchy. Alright, Finn is out of moves. We will go ahead and switch in Lilu and Nuget, get them both to level 40. That's a pretty solid milestone, so might as well. Gotta punch all these Spindas in the face for Lilu to get to level 40. Alright. There's level 40 for Lilu. That's where I will stop for her. We'll get Nuzlocke up there. Alright. Nuzlocke is now at level 40. Alright. We are moving right along. We'll get Coco a few levels. It's 26 for Coco. Alright, so at this point we need to go back and get some, yeah, Spinda's actually pretty nice. It's not the best of it, the things on this route, but this route's actually pretty decent for XP. Okay. Slowly but surely, we are going to get going. So Coco's probably not going to come to the next gym with me, but I'd like to get her at least a little bit more comparable with the rest of the team. And it's not a bad idea to have a good normal type around. There's level 28. Alright, and Coco has used up all of her headbutts. So now Finn. Yeah, very solid attack stat, I will say. Not a bad normal type at all. It's a good departure from the first route HM Slave, right? But actually just a solid stat spread overall. 37 for Finn. Yeah, I mean, that's a great one. Oh, I don't have any PP left. Alright, well then we will run away. Yeah, no, I really like the... I really like one accuracy drop, then paralyze, then flinch. And maybe add in confusion there. Any long battle you've got, it just makes it absolutely exhausting for the other person. Well, 34 for Sanduel. Shockwave's a great one on him. But I like it on the surprise Pelipper. I know, right? Seems self-explanatory, but I struggle sometimes when I lock in. I like Pelipper a lot, actually. I don't usually use him in a playthrough, but like, he's a great support for your team. He's bulky. He's got protect. So it's a good niche option. And he's immune to ground type moves, while also being able to dole out some water type moves. So it's pretty nice for that. Okay, auto moves on him. Switching to Corn Chip. Get Corn Chip his last few little bits. Yeah, I know. I don't like that everybody's calling me like every 5 seconds. Don't even remember who they are either. So that's kind of an annoying thing. Alright, level 39 is achieved. Let's see if I have enough moves to get us to level 40. They are, but also they call me about their problems. So while they are supporters, they're not out here watching me. They're just out here saying, I finally beat Roxanne. And, you know, great. But I've got bigger problems to deal with. There's an entire geopolitical shift in this country that I've got to fix. There goes another one. Alright. Corn chip is now big. Alright. Let's refresh everybody, and then I think we're almost there. So we will start with Coco, and then work our way through Finn and Sanduel. Then once Finn and Sanduel are at 40, I'll stop. Coco's great, and I like Coco. Coco's probably not going to come into the gym with me. I just want Coco to be near at level so that when the time comes that Coco gets her time in the spotlight, she's ready. But everybody else I want to have prepared for the gym, because I don't remember what they have. I just know it's a psychic type gym. So I need good neutral damage for everybody. There's 29 for Coco, and she wants to learn Fury Swipes, and I agree that she should. Learn Fury Swipes instead of Mud Sport. And that's where we're going to call it for her for now. Switch to Finn. Finn just needs 3 more levels, but unfortunately it's going to take a few trips just because he has very few moves. Alright, Finn's learning Taunt. It's anti-setup. I like Taunt more than Scary Face. I'll put it that way. Taunt's great for competitive stuff. It'd be really, really effective against like a trainer like Winona, who's really relying on Dragon Dance to set up. But not a lot of trainers do that in this gen. But still not a bad one to have on hand. For main series, for just single player stuff, it's better than Speed Control from Scary Face. I'm out of moves. Alright, Sanduel comes in. He's up shot. So 36 for the Sandy boy. Elliot's called like 3 times. I don't remember who he is, but I've registered the name like 3 times. All right. Because of the burn, I'm gonna have to go ahead and switch back. Okay. We'll heal up, and we're almost there. Maybe. Oh, I know who he is. I know who Elliot is. He's the fisherman outside of the cave of Dewford. Yeah. That's who he is. Well, now that I remember him. Great. Alright, there's level 38 for Sanduel. We'll probably do one more trip for him. Yeah, no, honestly, we're starting to get into a good spot. Alright, and that's Sanduel. Go ahead and switch to Finn, get Finn used up. There's level 39 for Finn. I don't know why I ran from that. I'm just so used to not being able to take him out in one hit. Alright. We'll go ahead and do one more pass on both Finn and Sanduel. And they should both be at 40 by then. And that'll be the night. And then we'll start next session off with the Tate and Liza fight. I think that'll be a good way to do it. Because we're pretty close. Alright, Finn is now level 40. $39 for Sanduel. And there's level 40 for Sand Jewel. Alright. We'll go ahead and switch to Coco, and we will get Coco to level 30, and then we're done. And there's level 30 for Coco. She was close. Alright, everybody. With that, I think tonight's going to be done. The next gym is right around the corner over here. Everybody's at a pretty decent level for it. The level cap for this gym is 42, and everybody in my team that's going to even reasonably go in is at level 40. So I'm pretty happy about that. Glad to know that we are relatively prepared. So with that, thank you for watching. I should be back next week. After next week, things might get a little bit flaky. I will be starting a second job in the evenings, so I'll try to let everybody know when things are happening and whatnot. I don't have my schedule or anything, but trying to make a little bit more money so I can get a house. So if I'm a little flaky for a few months here, it's just while I get my feet under me at a new job. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for supporting me. And I should be back on next Tuesday, same time, same place. So I will see you guys next time.